Well, actually, as you can see this time, that was the second helicopter we've now seen anyway. This is now the military we've now seen anyway. This is now the military Merlin Mark IIs we've just seen. Came over this time anyway. This is now the Royal Navy Agustawestland Merlin Mark IIs we've just now seen. Came over this time anyway. Which this is the ones from RNS Culdrose, which this is the one we mostly see. So yeah. So technically this is the Merlin Mark II that we normally see from Culdrose anyway. So yeah, technically this is the helicopter that we see from RNS Culdrose most of the time anyway. So as you can see this time, that was the ZH840 just seen come over this morning anyway. So this is now the Merlin Mark IIs we've just seen anyway. Which I think technically this is probably the one that's took off from where was it? I believe that took off just from the cruise ship anyway. So yeah, I think that just took off from the ship, I think anyway. So yeah. So yeah, technically that just took off from the ship anyway. Can't see where he is now anyway, but he's over Buda water now, I think anyway. I think it's flying past Budog, I believe anyway. Can't even tell, can't even see it from here though, but not sure if it's coming back. Not sure if it's coming for this pass, I'm not sure. Because really with the Merlins you just don't normally see it when it does come further past normally though, but I think it might be flying over the other side anyway. Whereas if I think it's now passing Budog water, I believe anyway. So yeah, I think he seems to be passing over Budog, I believe anyway. Probably passing Budog anyway, which I don't think we'll be able to get to see it that far from here anyway. Well, technically he's still circling anyway. So yeah, I think by the looks of it, I think it might be still be circling around anyway, but as you can see with the call sign here, it's on it's on the wet cure call sign today anyway. Which, as you can see, the call sign is on for this one today is red cure. By the looks of it, it's on red cure call sign today. So literally, it's just on the red cure call sign today. So as you can see, the call sign is red cure. So yeah. So that registration is a ZH840 we just seen come over this today anyway. So that was the registration as we've just seen come over anyway. That's the ZH840 as we just seen anyway. But by the looks of it, I think it was possibly heading back to its base down at possibly RNS Culdrose anyway. I think it looks like it's returning back to its home base anyway, down at RNS Culdrose anyway. So yeah, looks as if he's probably returning back to his home base down at RNS Culdrose anyway. So yeah, I think that's what the call sign is on today, because it's on the red cure anyway. It probably has been somewhere else anyway. Whereas you can see, the height flew out today was around between 10,000 feet to 11,000 feet anyway. And where we saw it passing over Falmouth Bay, he was literally just let it pass just around 900 feet anyway. But literally, like, we just obviously saw it from the tree anyway, because obviously he was almost going to aim towards me anyway, but obviously, you know, obviously we didn't have the time for it anyway. So yeah, he was going to like aim to pass towards me though, but obviously, you know, because he had an R in it though just then anyway, but obviously then it went past Falmouth Bay anyway. So yeah, by the looks of it, it's probably now heading back to his base down at RNS Culdrose anyway. So yeah, okay, so yep, thanks for watching, bye bye. Well, there we are, though, as you can see. Once again, that was the Merlin Mark II, as we just seen come back this time anyway, but this has now come back into South Cornwall this time anyway, which, as you can tell, as you can tell, this time we're now back to the Merlin Mark II once again anyway, but this is now came for his second pass now anyway, which, as you can see, is the same registration, ZH840, that is. And with the call sign, as you can see, it's the same call sign, Red Cure, that is anyway. But as you can see, this time he went over North Cornwall this time though, but this time he went just over North Cornwall this time anyway. So technically this time he now flew over North Cornwall anyway, just over the north coast of Cornwall anyway. So as you can see, he flew past over, just over Portreath anyway, and just passed over RH Portreath anyway. He's just flown over RAF Portreath anyway, just flown over RH Portreath airfield. And then just you can see, like, this time he just now came in for a fly past this time anyway, but this time he came really close this time though, really close to my house this time anyway, compared to where he was to start with. He was flown over Falmouth Bay to start with now, but flown over Falmouth Bay to start with. And now, as if this time he's now finally came here for fly past just over my place this time anyway. Now flown over my place this time now. But just you can see where he was to start with. Well, obviously I did see it as he was circling around anyway, but he was circling around to start with, just around 1,350 feet anyway. And then just from there, as we saw it, he flew past just over Honeywick Wood National Trust anyway. And then just from here, he was literally just, well, technically he was flying just about to about the same height anyway, around 1,350 feet to 1,375 feet anyway. So technically he was under 1,400 feet, he was anyway. So technically with the Merlin Mark II technically with the Merlin Mark II though, it just flew over just under 1,400 feet anyway. So yeah. But by the looks of it, he's now going back down to his base at Culdrose anyway. Looks like he's now on his way back to his base at Culdrose anyway. Which technically he hasn't been over Culdrose just yet, but obviously I think technically he's now heading back to his base. Right now I think anyway, he's now returning back to his home base down at Culdrose anyway. Which I think that's probably where he's going back to, I believe anyway. Probably now going back to his base at Culdrose anyway. So yeah, which technically because of this week coming as half term anyway, so hopefully this week we will get to see military. Hopefully this week we will get to see the military aircraft this week. Hopefully, like the Royal Navy Merlin Mark II and the Avenger T1 during this half term. Hopefully, so yeah, hopefully we'll get to see one during this half term this week. So yeah. Obviously tomorrow I haven't got work anyway, so obviously tomorrow is my day off because it's half term this week. Schools and colleges are broken up, so yeah, hopefully this will get to track many of planes and helicopters hopefully by this week, by this half term. So yeah, okay, so yep, thanks for watching, bye bye.